I actually went to see one of his little appearances down in Wilkes-Barre about in 2009, right?
Yep.
Really cool guy. He gets on the drums. He interacts with people. He gets up and does his own rap thing, which is fine.
He does his own rap thing. Yeah.
Very entertaining guy. You know,
Yeah.
had to pay like $5 to get in. Not bad.
Whatever.
So he's not like ripping people off or whatever. He's drawing a crowd. And so it just sounds like he was like, hey, Public Enemy, how about our rights? And they're like, how are you still here? We thought we fired you like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, you did, but then you brought me back, remember? And they're like, no, we don't. No, we don't remember that at all. You know.
But what it is the one guy.
It's like a bad rash.
What's his name?
He's like the Mucinex guy for rap.
What is his name? Heavy D or Chuck D or
Chuck D.
Chuck D is trying to be a Sanders supporter, so he's like, "Oh yeah, just use whatever you want to use." You know,
he's like, "Dude, you can use whatever music freely." And then Flavor Flav is like, "Dude, we own the rights to all this music. Like, we're not getting paid."
Flavor Flav is now Lars from Metallica.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Flavor.
I always thought that Flavor Flav was just a hype man. I didn't think he had actually owned the rights of it.
Well, as being part of the band, for them,
equal rights. So
he had equal rights going forward. As far as
Chuck D actually has a lot of the things, but each band member would still get a certain percentage.
They would get
slice out of it. Because he doesn't come off. Flavor Flav doesn't come off as a greedy guy at all.
Yes and no. I mean, if you go with the Flavor Flav Summer of Love,
okay.
Actually, if you remember from his stint on MTV,
yeah.
Of course, dude wanted to get paid. He wanted to get laid. He wanted something.
I mean, if you replace the word Flavor Flav with anybody's name downtown on the square of Wilkes-Barre, you wouldn't miss a beat. You'd be like, how did this guy get a show?
You would have never even known.
Yeah. Because he's got a horrible crack addiction, and he's got the face to fit for it too.
Yeah,
you know, and yeah,
have a big watch around him, away you go.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, what time is it? It's like, I don't know. We have our cell phones for watches now. What's this guy about?
Flavor Flav!
Yeah, he kind of turns into a Pokemon too because he says his own name, and you're like, "Are you a Pokemon, sir?" Yeah. I'm sorry.
He's a walking Pokestop that you just flip.
You go and you go with Pokemon Go. You're like, "You're not a Pokemon. You're just a guy saying your own name with Nick." God damn it! I got real stuff to worry about here on my phone with my game.
And that would be his true Pokemon name too.
Flavor Flav, yeah.
He would be Flavor Flav.
I'm surprised he hasn't commercialized himself out like that because he kind of is like the Gene Simmons of rappers.
I forget even what his real name. He has a real name. He has a real name. And
I'm sure his parents didn't say you'll be Flavor Flav, and he's like,
I can't think of his real name. I've heard his real name used a lot.
Tyrone something.
Yeah.
I want to say Tyrone Lue, but he used to be the coach of the Cavaliers, so that's not right.
I mean, if I looked it up, I'm probably sure I could find it.
William Jonathan Drayton Jr.
Yeah,
William Drayton Jr.
Well, you know what that doesn't sound like? That doesn't sound like Michael Rubin Bloomberg at all. That sounds nothing like Michael Rubin Bloomberg.
Yeah, nothing like Michael Rubin Bloomberg.
No, almost like the complete opposite of Michael Rubin Bloomberg.
Wow. That's 12.
Yeah. That is 12.
If you throw the word "and associates" on there, it just sounds like a shitty law firm. You don't want,
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Michael Rubin Bloomberg and Associates. Blah 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 blah. We've been voted.
Have you ever gotten meningitis from your 3M air masks?
Do you now look like Darth Vader but never fell in a volcano? Yes. All right. Well, then call this number.
If you need cash now, please call Michael J.
It's 1-800-WIN-WIN-1.
Michael Rubin Bloomberg.
Yeah, I like the old joke that when Ted Cruz and Marco Rubio was running, that Rubio Cruz Rubio just sounds like a bad Miami law firm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now you just got a whole bunch of... Who's Flavor Flav going for? Is he a Biden guy? Is that what his gist is? He didn't.
I don't know what his thing is, but I think that
maybe he relates with Biden because he also
just
doesn't
wanted
know
to
what
stay
year it
out,
is.
like everybody else. Like they want to stay out of the political picture.
Okay.
And I think as like a celebrity, you shouldn't pitch yourself into a political party just like that.
I mean, I don't really have a problem with any celebrity saying who they like. I just
Actually, Flavor Flav is a big fan of Donald Trump.
He's a big Donald Trump fan.
Yeah, he's a
reality
Trump
TV
supporter.
show wrote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I can
Oh yeah,
kinda see that.
because Flavor Flav was actually on
Trump's
show.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Apprentice. Yeah.
The Apprentice. He was on The Apprentice.
I wonder what Gary Busey thinks about all this.
He's an interesting character too.
Yeah,
Hey, speaking of interesting characters,
I like it.
yeah.
Everything.
Speaking of interesting characters, a rumor came out that Disney is going to bring back good old Johnny Depp. Brain fart, Johnny Depp. They're talking about having him come back for the Pirates of the Caribbean for the last installment of the movie.
I was gonna say, is this gonna finally be the very last of the Pirates?
Hopefully.
Yeah, actually, Zac Efron's going to be in it.
Get out of here, really?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were talking about Zac Efron actually replacing Johnny Depp in general,
And they said no.
and then now they're like, oh no, wait, Johnny Depp, he's going to be a martyr for males getting beat up in their relationships.
Okay.
So we're gonna really run with this. We're really gonna run with this, said Disney, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna get him back into the movies. We're going to make sure that we put a positive spin on this so that males who feel like they're getting dominated in a relationship can come out and speak up now.
But it's if this is gonna be the final installment, this is probably one of the most craziest Pirates of the Caribbean movies because
Keith Richards or no? Any Keith Richards?
yes, because he played the father.
Okay.
And he survived the last movie.
Is he even still alive?
Yes.
Yeah, he's still going.
Is
Still going,
Is
yeah.
he still going?
Yeah, but if anybody saw the last Pirates of the Caribbean movie, which I haven't seen yet, but what was it, Dead Man's Chest or was it Dead Man? It hasn't even come out on TV, HBO, Cinemax, nothing yet, and it came out 4 years ago.
Yeah.
What happened is,
But there was different characters this time, and it was a little weird.
A lot of CGI with snake hair.
Yeah. It was about Elizabeth Swann and
Orlando Bloom, right?
Orlando Bloom. Yes, but
Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man Tell No Tales.
Dead Man Tell No Tales. But Johnny Depp wasn't in that movie.
No.
Yes, he was.
Well, no, he was.
He was. He
had
had to go get them so he could go find.
Barely,
his dad.
he was in that movie.
He wasn't.
He played a very
He
minimal
only
role.
has to. He just has to be. He just had to show up. For
Wait,
one
so
day.
he was in that movie as much as Pierce Brosnan was in the last Bond movie?
Probably, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but what happened is that movie mostly focused around the kid, and then at the end, Orlando Bloom's character actually got freed from the Dutchman because they broke the curse and blah 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 and this and that and everything. But then they actually, when the cutscene came out, you saw Davy Jones again. Okay. So now you're gonna be looking at Davy Jones versus Johnny Captain Jack versus.
Davy Jones is he coming back?
If you saw the cutscene for the movie, Davy Jones.
That's how they set it up.
That's how they set it up. Davy Jones was in. Davy Jones appeared.
Yeah. Well, they said with
Disney Plus.
Supposedly, the rumor that said Disney is looking into Johnny Depp. They said that they're going to bring him on board for the next Pirates of the Caribbean, only this time in a supporting role, not as the lead character, rather than the film's protagonist, of course. The next Pirates film will follow the adventures of a female pirate, likely the highly favored, mysterious character, commonly referred to as Red.
You see, Johnny Depp is a pretty decent actor in everything except comedy.
You know what that means, don't you? When they said a pirate named Red, don't you? Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, they're probably going that route. Or anyone with red hair.
Well, sorry, we're going to kill you off as Black Widow, but you want to play a female pirate?
Yeah.
I could see it, yeah. That's definitely going to happen.
No. Ron Howard's daughter would be a perfect fit for that, too.
Andy Dalton from the Bengals. In drag. You know.
John Travolta. In drag.
In drag. Then put on the red wig. It's not gay.
Harry Windsor.
Harry Windsor?
He's got nothing since he left the royal family, you know. Hey, he's got free time. His wife's an actress. She could give him a couple lessons, you know. Hey,
that's true.
They're like, we only have less of millions of dollars. This is tough.
But she's trying to get a hold of Disney and DC now because she wants to do a superhero movie now.
Well, she's doing the voiceover for a documentary right now.
Well, she wants to play a Disney princess, and since she can't play one in real life.
So Disney princesses get to blow up down now?
I guess.
Because that'd be kind of creepy. I'm
Yeah.
sure it would sell to every pervert you possibly
yeah.
want to sell it to. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, why is there a hole in your Belle doll over there? And it's like, and why does she look really surprised? Like, because I like to dress up cosplay. It's totally cool. As the Beast. It's like, all right, man.
Very important.
Actually,
We can't
I think
be
they're gonna
friends
do a
anymore.
Jewish princess.
What's that?
I think they're going to do a Jewish princess, right?
I hope
For
so.
Disney,
Right?
I think that's
They haven't
that's
covered
what
that
I saw.
basis yet.
Yeah, they really haven't covered that basis yet.
Nah,
They're doing a gay prince story.
Disney never liked the Jewish people.
Oh, you know what? Good
Oh,
point.
that's
You could
true,
say that out
yeah.
loud. Yeah.
That's a
I mean, it's
joke.
okay to say.
It is the truth, though.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it too out loud to offend anybody, but
Walt Disney
Walt
was
Disney
known to
didn't
be
like Jewish people.
Yeah.
Walt Disney was known to like children, too.
No, that's not true. Actually, that's what everybody was saying, that he actually didn't like Jewish people.
Is that the rumor that you've heard?
To back that up.
There was ladies
But
that were
yeah, I'm
Jewish that
actually
he
reading
didn't
it
really
right now.
like because they're women and
Disney's
Jewish.
first Jewish
They're
princess arrives in
backstories.
time for Hanukkah.
But at that time, I mean, women were really persecuted for back then.
Oh, he made fun of them.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah. Because even when you go to Disney Plus, like, and you search for the, I think it was, Beyond Innovations, I think it was called. And it gives a backstory of, like, this cartoonist.
Yeah.
Did you see the big
Yeah.
guy? Who,
Speaking of women that were persecuted, no, I just wanted to.
I'm like, wait, what? Bastard. He was talking about, like, how hard it was for him to actually get in there, and even when he had his conversations with Walt, he'd be like, oh, well, what are we going to do? Oh, you're going to make a mouse. Okay. What are we going to have him do? Oh, I don't know. Something crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's going to ride a steamboat.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh. Whoa.
Now,
That's a
whoa.
big thing.
there were rumors that instead of whistling, they had it be Mouse's mouth. They had to get it out of there. They're like, oh, look at that. He's
There's actually a true, and if you look it up, you can look it up on YouTube. There's a video of a early Mickey Mouse cartoon, and he's making Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
And every time he puts a hole in the Swiss cheese, it's always with his penis.
I don't want to see this video.
You need to look it up.
yeah.
You need to look it up. It's
They don't show the
crazy.
penis. They don't
No,
show
they do.
it.
They do.
They do at the end?
No, they
I
show
don't wanna
him
see
making the
that.
holes in the cheese.
Yeah.
And it's like a white lump that's
Yeah.
in his pants. Not a penis, but it's a white lump that he puts holes in the cheese while he's making the Swiss cheese. And you'll see
Maybe it
Clearly.
See, don't look it up if you don't want to.
Ow.
clearly in his genital region.
Well, it could have been a strap on. The mouse could have
It
had a
could've.
strap. All right.
Could've.
Could have had a device.
you know what? I'm not
This is very-
judgmental.
All right.
Not
This
judgmental.
is very dark.
That was
Yeah. And it was a very, very dark
You're
cartoon.
acting like Tony drew the cartoon. He didn't draw the goddamn cartoon. He just describing
He
it.
happened
Yeah.
on it.
Well, it pops up
What?
on your screen. You're not going to press play.
I happen to spend many hours on the dark web.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, a lot of hours on the dark web.
It's tough seeing Epstein's fire sale. Those kids aren't going to good homes at all. You know. Just pass up on those ones. Like, all right, FBI.
See, fire sale and Jewish just doesn't mix.
No, oh, this is true.
Yeah, we can't,
Yeah,
can't even bring that
scared
up.
a little fire scarecrow and cut. All right, can't say that.
Let's talk about one more thing. Let me see here.
You should mention the new skit that we're going to be starting.
Yeah, you want to cut into it? Go ahead.
Are we
Go
going to?
Because this is kind of your baby with my baby mixed in.
Yes.
A lot of babies.
A lot of baby making.
Starting next week, the podcast, we're going to be doing a special clip every week from now until we actually finish all 50 states. But it's going to be the skit that we did a few weeks ago. But every week it's going to be a different state in alphabetical order, and our state next week will be Alabama. So it's either going to be Alabama man,
Alabama.
Alabama woman,
Alabama man.
child. So,
Bama Man.
Alabama man.
So just
not even Alabama Man. It's going to be Bama Man.
Bama man.
Bama Man.
so
Wouldn't
just
that guy
so
last
just be
would come
ready for
first,
that.
right? Yeah,
yeah,
I guess
but
it's abbreviatory. Yeah,
Alabama.
yeah, but Bama man.
Alaska.
But what are we doing? What
Elemental PQRS.
what
With the A.
what is it? Our first three
Alabama.
states. Our first 3 states. The next 3 states is Alabama,
Alaska,